Hey you guys, it's me Kianna coming at you tonight, and it's around 8 o'clock, and I think I'm going to upload this video tonight. Tonight, or today, is August the 20th. Again, it's around 8 o'clock. Before I put Pootie to sleep, I wanted to come to you guys and talk to you guys about something. As you all know, um, I try to uh, keep certain things down on my channel. The reason why I do that is because I'm not about silliness. I'm not about drama. I'm not about all the things, the stereotypes that we as women in general have, whether that's on YouTube or abroad. But at the same time, I want to be able to voice my opinions just like everybody else does. Just as you, meaning the viewers, allow everybody else to voice their opinions. You cheer them on, you thumbs them up, and you encourage it. I just ask that I be able to do the same on my channel at times. Things that, that are on my mind or things that I want to express. I think that I should be able to do that. And in fact, I'm going to do that. Um, and I'm coming at you guys because right now, it's so many stereotypes with women in general, with black women, with plus size women. There's so many stereotypes. Okay. And YouTube has given us a way of being able to voice our opinions in such a way that through our comments we learn a lot about people. We learn a lot about ourselves. We learn a lot about us as um, a gender. Okay. And where we used to question how other women thought, we now have live and living color examples of what women actually think, how women actually think about themselves, about other women, um, about relationships, about how we interact with each other, how we support each other, how we encourage each other, our upbringing, all of these things. If you're wise, if you're observant, and if you're the type of woman that can come to an understanding and be able to notice certain things and pick up on certain things, if you're the type of woman that has discernment, you can get all of these things out of comments. You can get all of these things out of ratings. Um, my girl Foxy today was saying, and I agreed with her, whenever a video maybe has a capture of a woman showing a lot of skin, or maybe the title of the video has something that could be perceived as the video is going to have something in it about drama, about insulting another, or attacking another, or putting down another. Those videos get a lot of views. And before, we used to can blame it on men. We used to blame it on, oh, as soon as they see some skin, if they see it in a title that it's going to be about something about a woman or sex or something like that, oh, they're going to run to a girl. But the reality is, it's not the men that are doing it in our circle, because our circle is majority of women. Yes, we have male viewers, but the majority of our viewers are women. And you can see this on your own channel because it is a breakdown of all of these things. If you are a partner and you're not just worrying about just getting the check, and you want to see, who's watching, what age groups, what genders. They even break it down if you have viewers in Asia, if you have viewers in Australia, if you have viewers in Africa. It breaks all of that down. Okay? So I'm not just saying this because I don't know what I'm talking about. You can see, and it is clear, that in the beauty community, in the community where it is mainly focused on women, you're going to have mainly women viewers. So we can no longer blame that men are the ones or the only group that do this, that had this way of thinking. And it makes you really think about where we are as women. Yes, some people say, well, I like to come here for entertainment. But it comes to a point, why is that the only entertainment and the only thing that can entertain you? Why is it that other things, productive things, can't be considered in your eyes and by your own words as saying that that's entertainment for you? Why is that the only thing that can entertain you? You know, I was on a video today, well, yesterday actually, and I made a comment. I'm going to read the actual comment so you guys will actually, I'm going to read the comment, you guys, because I really want to discuss this. I really want to discuss this. And I want to get your opinion on it. I want to get your views. I think that we should talk about stuff like this. I'm trying to find the video, you guys. One second. Okay, 1 second, you guys. Alright, I'm trying to find the video for you guys now. I can't find it right now, you guys. I'm trying to still pull it up because I want to actually give you the actual information of what I actually wrote. Alright, so I wrote, y'all can laugh all y'all want, but this sister do a few vids a month for 4 minutes or under and make about $38,000 a year. How much do y'all make on y'all job? And how many hours do y'all work to get that? Yeah, silence. I said her name and I said, laugh all the way to the bank, which I know you are doing anyway, sister. Last but not least, to those with rude comments and laughs, I have a question. After thinking about what I said, who's really winning? Bam. All right. And then somebody wrote underneath of there, well, it got a lot of thumbs up because, you know, this person in particular, she enjoys dancing. Now, when I say dancing, we have to be specific nowadays because, you know, I'm not talking about, you know, the kind of dancing that dollars are going to be thrown at her. She likes to imitate whatever she sees on the video that goes along with a song. That's what she likes to do. She actually likes it. And she gets paid very well for doing it. Okay? Now, I said that because so many people, I already knew what people was thinking. Why? Because I've been in the world long enough to know how people treat people that are overweight. As if they have some plague, as if they shouldn't live, as if they shouldn't experience, as if they don't have a right, nor should they have any desires to do anything that a smaller woman does. I already know that. I didn't just get like this overnight. I've been fat all my life. So therefore, I know how people think. And I already knew, being that I watch her periodically, not all the time, but I know about her. Okay? And I already knew that people mainly have negative things to say about her because she has the audacity She has the audacity to get up and do something that a smaller woman would do. She has the audacity to think that it's okay for her to get her big body up and dance in front of a camera. She had the audacity to have actually enough self-esteem that she's going to pursue and continue to do what she likes to do, whether people say something about it or not. And you better believe, yes, she should get paid for it. If she has the audience, if she draws people in, why should Google make all the money off of her and she not get anything out of it? You better believe she should make that amount, and if not a little bit more a year. And that's what I said, and that's what I meant. Now, I knew, again, I know the main reason why people have negative things to say about her doing something she likes to do, which is just dancing just like you see on a video, just like you see Beyonce, Sierra, and all the rest of them. Okay? Somebody said, I'd rather work 42 hours a week and make the same amount rather than make a fool of myself. Just saying. 4 minutes looking like a fool or 42 hours, no humiliation. Now, this is not any disrespect or shade to this young lady because she was voicing her opinion, and that's what we should do. She did it without calling her names. She even did it without even being somewhat disrespectful. Okay, she was just voicing her opinion. She wasn't disrespectful at all, like a lot of comments often are. So, what I thought and what I said, I didn't say it directly to her because, again, it wasn't really just for her. It was because I know the mindset behind it, behind why people say negative things to her or about her underneath of her videos. I've seen comments from the fact that she's slow, the fact that they say she's slow, she's artistic. She has autism. They've said that, oh, she's disgusting. She's getting bigger. She should be losing weight if she's dancing this month. Oh, you get all of those comments. And for her enduring all those comments, you better believe, like I said, she's earned every penny. Okay? What I put was, because I looked underneath this person's channel, and I see literally 10 or more comments. Positive comments. Oh, wonderful comments. Comments about how she admires and inspires to be like them. Geared towards the twerk team. Now, this isn't passing judgment. What I'm saying is that it's not even about that. Okay? For people that are really understanding and comprehending this video, it's not about morality and not. It's not about values and not. What it is about is the fact that why do we see it as a society something better for a smaller woman to be doing all kinds of vulgar dances just because her body is smaller, just because her body frame is the ideal for what society says is acceptable and sexy? Why do we look at that as something positive, something wonderful, something to inspire or aspire to be like? But yet the big sister, who is actually just doing regular dances, that's looked upon as something negative. That's looked upon as something filthy. That's looked upon as something as disgusting. So, what I wrote was, I find it so funny that some of the very same people that praise and love the twerk team feel as though this sister is humiliating herself. Why? Because she is big? Because she is in shape the same as them? Clearly, that's the only difference. In fact, says a lot because this sister isn't being vulgar. She isn't showing no skin, swinging on no poles, nor is she doing filthy moves. No, but many praise and love them, the twerk team. I guess twerking it for millions is no humiliation at all. shaking my head. Y'all are a mess. And I said y'all meaning YouTube, because a lot of people think like that. A lot of people that's ruined this video think like that. They may not say it, but they do think like that. Again, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been fat all my life. I know how people think. I know how society perceives us. Okay? And I put, and this is exactly why men at times see us women as nothing more than just body parts. Because clearly, undercover and unconsciously, and sometimes without being aware, we women only see ourselves as it as well. Humiliation in dancing, not imitating sex. I put that in parentheses because she's just dancing. She's not imitating or emulating sex. Dancing and having fun, but no humiliation in twerking and dry humping walls and floors, shaking my head. That's considered cool and worthy of praise and positive comments. Wow. Speaks volumes indeed. It speaks volumes. And like I said in the comment, this is why men see us at times as nothing more than body parts, because clearly we as women, we see ourselves as nothing but that as well. Not all women. Of course, naturally, we're having a conversation as adults. So of course I'm not talking about all women, because I don't know all women in the world. But there are many of us that have reduced our value down to body parts. And it comes out through comments such as that. For it to be humiliation attached to the fact that this sister likes to dance and wants to do dance moves that she see on videos, going along with the song exactly the way the video does. But it's humiliation attached to that. Why? Because she's big? Because she's overweight? But a woman dry humping, like my grandmother used to say, the floor, the wall, and emulating sex moves in front of millions, is no humiliation in that. And again, it's not about being holier than thou. It's not about praising. It's not about morality. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying you cannot say and you cannot expect people to not be able to come to the conclusion that it is all about the fact that this sister here is big and this one isn't. And for you to see more value in the sister that's dry humping the floor and the wall, and see no value in this sister that's just doing something that she likes to do, which is doing regular dances, for you to make it like she's less than, that she should not even attempt to do something like that. But the other side, those other women, oh, bravo, wonderful, I want to be like you. Why? Because she's small? And if that is what you perceive as something that you should idolize, great. That's on you. But again, it says a lot about you. It says a lot about us. And it shows we set the tone and we set a pattern. We set the tone for how men perceive and how men treat us. Because although we can't change a man's thoughts, a man will adapt to how you handle things, how you think about things, if he wants you enough. Okay? And this is why men see, at times they see us no more than our butt shaking, twerking and popping it. Why? Because that's what we value. That's our main objective. That's our main focus. And we'd rather give that 2 million views rather than a sister trying to show you how to make it, or a sister trying to show you, hey, I come here to help these children learn how to read, or I go to the senior citizen because old people that actually still don't know how to read yet. I go here and I volunteer here. Let's look at this video and look at what I can do, and maybe they can encourage you to do something. No, we don't want to see that. That'll get 200 views. And yes, people say, well, I come here for entertainment. That's all I come here for. The fact is, it says a lot about you right there, because why is that the only thing that you find entertaining? Why is drama the only thing you find entertaining? Why is shaking and popping it the only time you find that only thing you find entertaining? And soon as a big sister come through and do it her way, a cleaner version, that's disgusting. You got to turn away. I just think it, first of all, it's never going to change because it's been happening since forever. This mindset is never going to change. There's always going to be people that think fat people are disgusting, are beneath, are unworthy. That's always going to be, unfortunately. Always. I'm just voicing the fact that I think it says a lot about us. It says a lot about what we perceive other women and other women, what we perceive about ourselves. It shows a lot about what our focus is on, because rather than just worry about your body, or rather than worry about just about twerking it or being able to shake it and all that kind of stuff, what about your soul, sister? What about your spirit? What about how you treat others? What about, is your heart tender towards people? Are you a giving person? Is God pleased with how you act? Is God pleased with how you live? What about, let's worry about that. Sure, we're supposed to worry about our bodies too, because our body is a temple. But I think you need to worry about your spirit sometimes too. What about your spirit, man? I tell you, we got some stuff with us. We got some stuff with us. It's getting sadder and sadder by the day. The more observant you are, the sadder it is. And women that are not phased or not, don't these things don't cross your mind, that's because you're not observant enough. I mind my business. I mind my business. I live my life. I try to progress in life. I worry about my own growth. I worry about my own spirit. I worry about my own self getting it together physically, mentally, spiritually, and all of that. I worry about that. But I also I'm an observant person. And I also have an opinion. Now, I won't always voice my opinion. But some things, you just look around and it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We really got to get it together, because it speaks volumes. And others, men included, are watching. They're watching because they're seeing, you know what? Oh, well, if she then reduced herself down to that, why should I treat her any differently? Why should I see any value in her besides that? That's right, baby, twerk it. That's your worth. It speaks volumes. I just wanted to come in and just talk to you guys about that. I know this was a long video. How long? 25 minutes long? Wow. Thank y'all for bearing with me. It's just amazing to me. It just is amazing. And like I said, if I wasn't an observant person, not even about my videos, because I get views whether I'm talking about, I don't even talk about drama and I get views. So I'm not talking about, oh, I want people to view. It's not about that. Okay? I'm looking at other people around me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm looking at other people. And I'm noticing. I'm noticing with their title. I'm noticing, with the controversy. I'm noticing the timing of their controversy. I know when YouTube checks come out. I know when time goes in on YouTube. And I also watch the timing of certain videos. And I'm observing. Maybe y'all haven't noticed things, but I have. Open your eyes and get it together. Put your comments below, you guys. Love you all. Make sure you can leave your comment, but make sure you're respectful, because you know what I will do. So I'm just letting you know. I'm letting y'all know nicely. I really don't have too many issues with it, but I'm just letting you know nicely. Please be respectful with your comments. You don't have to agree, but just be respectful. You understand what I'm saying? So, all right, you guys. Love you all so much. Be blessed.